Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages are coming through. What does the collective need to hear for this message today, please? What's going on with their person and this connection? This is the Wheel of Fortune. We'll put a few more cards out and then we'll start talking about the message as it comes through. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. We have the King of Cups. Just going to have to start moving things around a little bit here, guys. We'll grab one more card and then we're going to start talking about this message and what the universe is sharing with the collective today. Please, what do we need to hear? This is the Ace of Wands. Well, my goodness gracious, what a powerful reading to start. What a powerful way to start the reading, guys. That is what this is all about right now. But with the Wheel of Fortune leading the way, it tells us that change is coming into the current dynamic concerning you and this relationship with your person of interest. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of the universe, and it is constantly spinning. It is constantly turning. As things are in this moment, they can be very different several moments from now. The Wheel of Fortune is also the wheel of fate. It is the wheel of destiny, and it does confirm that there is a destiny that is unfolding between you and your person. You are, for most of you watching this reading, in this space where you are not in contact with your person. Perhaps they're running from you, perhaps they're ghosting you, perhaps they have you blocked, but things are going to change because there is a destiny that is trying to unfold between the two of you. And your person wasn't ready for it when the two of you met, although they could see that this connection with you was something very powerful and something very spiritual and something very magical. They just weren't ready for you or for this relationship. But they have been getting ready with this King of Cups and this Ace of Wands being here. The King of Cups tells us your person is opening their heart to love. And what I'm hearing is, I feel that your person has not truly experienced real or true love before. And it took meeting you for them to truly understand what real love is, what true love is, because you have shown this person what real love is and how to love and how to express love. But perhaps they were not ready to express their love to you in the past. But that is going to be different as your person comes back around, because the King of Cups is all about telling you how they feel and showing you how they feel with their words, with their actions, with their gestures, and with their gifts. Your person is going to be coming towards you with a lot more love than you have seen or experienced from them in the past. The King of Cups is a water sign. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, this can be a place of validation, but you don't need to be a water sign or any of the signs that I call out in this reading, because this is a collective reading and it is for everyone. We just ask that you take from the reading what resonates for you and release the rest. And it is truly more important that we consider how these cards connect in terms of giving the message that the universe is sharing with the collective today. Your person returning with their heart open and in alignment with yours, because the King of Cups energy is someone who can be vulnerable, someone who can be emotionally expressive, someone who's able to be emotionally intimate as well as physically intimate. That comes with that Ace of Wands. But your person's going to be so much wiser, so much kinder, more compassionate, more loving, more giving, more caring, giving back to you all of that energy that you have always given to them from that space of your unconditional love for them. They are going to be reciprocating this back to you because they are changing. They are evolving, because the Wheel of Fortune tells us that your person has been going through this space of evolution and transformation during the time that you have been away from each other, so that they can come back towards you and the two of you can begin again. And that is what that Ace of Wands is. But the Ace of Wands is about starting over. But it's also about starting over in a much higher space than where this relationship was in the past. Your person has gone through transformation and change just like you have during this time you've been away from each other. And you will see those changes within your person manifest very early in these conversations that you start having with them at the very beginning, because you're going to see a compassion in them, a vulnerability, an understanding and an affection, but also a true appreciation for all of the things that you have given them during the time that you have been together. Your person's going to return very different. There will be a genuine sense of gratitude, an attitude of gratitude coming from your person to express to you how grateful they are for the time and space you have given them to allow them to go through this growth so they can get their act together and work on their stuff so that they can show back up for you and be this partner who's going to be able to be fully invested in this relationship with you, because the Ace of Wands is kicking this connection up several notches because you have both transformed and changed during the time that you have been in this preparing for union space. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know? What is coming through? The Princess of Cups. Now, the Princess of Cups tells us, this is the Page of Cups, actually, guys, and the deck I'm using today is the Star Tarot. This is the Page of Cups in the regular Tarot. The Page of Cups tells us your person knows that they did not have emotional maturity in the past. They knew that they did not have the emotional maturity that was going to be required to sustain and maintain this connection. This is why they have been going through this transformation that comes with this Ace of Wands. They didn't want to grow up before. But during the time you have been away from each other, they have been growing up, because the King of Wands has emotional maturity and stability and wisdom and love and kindness and affection and all of those other things that are going to make this person a better partner for you. The Princess of Cups also tells us your person is aware that they owe you an apology, and you will be receiving this apology or series of apologies from your person, as well as their expressions of gratitude and thanks for allowing them the time and the space that they've needed to get their act together and go through this transformation that they have needed for so very long. But they weren't ready for this transformation before. You have caused this person to go off and grow and evolve in ways that even you can't imagine at the moment. You will see such a major difference in them as they come back, because they're coming back all shiny and bright and new and grown up. But this Princess of Cups is also about messages coming from your person. So I do feel some communication is coming from them, because this Ace of Wands is also about your person taking action to make something happen. Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, this is the Death card. This is about transformation and change, actually. Powerful transformation supporting that Ace of Wands. This is about your person being reborn, just like that phoenix that is on this card that is rising from the ashes. Your person is being reborn by the power and by the fire of spirit, by the universe, by the divine. Your person is waking up, and they are growing up, and this is what they have needed to do for so long. And you have been this tremendous catalyst for change in this person, encouraging them through your love, through your prayers, through your light, through your inspiration to grow, evolve, and change so that they can become a better version of themselves, the best version of themselves, actually, and one who's going to be honorable and truthful and act with integrity as they come back to see if you want to start over. Death is ruled by the planet Pluto, which is the planet of death and rebirth, and this is about the rebirth of your person, being transformed, being enlightened, being changed, but also it is about the rebirth of this relationship, because your person wants to start over. They want to start fresh with you. But death is also ruled by Scorpio. So again, sun, moon, or rising signs in Scorpio. But this is more important that we consider how this card applies to the rest of the reading. And the Death card is about a major change, big changes happening within your person that have caused them to grow up and acknowledge that the two of you have unfinished business with each other, because there is a love destiny that still needs to unfold between you, because you have this soul blueprint with each other that you will each have life lessons and experiences while you are apart from one another. But also as you come together and have this opportunity to build a relationship with each other that is going to be on a much higher vibration than where this relationship was in the past. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What do we need to hear? Well, this is the Fool. This is about starting over. Tells us your person does want to begin again. And they really want to begin again in a much different space than where this was in the past. This is about a major choice that your person is making to come back in your direction, because they are getting ready to take this giant step towards you and reach out and communicate and start talking with you and sharing with you how they have changed and evolved during this time they've been away from you. The Fool is not ruled by an astrology sign, but by the planet Uranus. And Uranus is all about surprises, expecting the unexpected. So I feel that with the energy of this reading, this is telling us that in a blink of an eye, anything can happen, especially when we consider the combination of the Wheel of Fortune with the Fool, because that is all about changes happening suddenly, swiftly, out of nowhere, out of the blue. Something is going to get different really quick, because your person is literally going to wake up one morning and say, that's it. It's today. Or they're coming home from work and they're going to say, that's it. I'm doing it today. I'm going to reach out. I'm going to communicate. And then that is really all it takes, truly, is that one communication coming from your person. And then the two of you can start talking and rebuilding and hitting this place of starting over with each other that comes with that Ace of Wands. Your person also is acknowledging that they were foolish in the past and they wish they had done things differently. They wish they had been ready for you and for this relationship, but they could see that they were not. And in a way, what I'm hearing is they felt that the best thing to do was to take their exit as they did, although they know that exiting the way they did was also not a very nice way to bring the disconnect between the two of you. But they took their exit so that they could go off and work on the things that they needed to work on, so that they could return to you. A mature person, someone with emotional maturity and stability, someone who can be vulnerable, someone who can tell you and show you how they feel instead of you having to second guess or read between the lines. Your person knows that the way that they handled this was probably not the most mature way, but if they had been mature, there would have been no reason for this disconnect to begin with. Your person knows they should have explained to you that they needed to back out, that they needed to take a break, that they needed to just pause this connection between the two of you. But they couldn't do it for most of you watching the reading, and so they just disappeared and they ghosted and they ran and all of those other low vibration behaviors that people can do when they are coming at their life from a place of their fears, their insecurities, or their old emotional wounds, or whatever other issues your person has been dragging around with them. But they see where they were foolish, and they are filled with the regret of all of this, which will be part of the apology that you will be receiving from your person as they show back up and start talking. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? This is the Nine of Cups. I always love the Nine of Cups because it's about happiness. It is about peace. It is about joy. It is about prosperity. It is about abundance. It is about dreams being realized and wishes being fulfilled. And what this tells us is your person sees and believes that you fulfill everything that they could ever hope or wish for when it comes to a romantic partner. You always have been that person for them. You have always been the one that they knew was going to be their long-term partner. They just weren't ready for you or for this relationship. And they have been using this time to prepare for that. But also with the Nine of Cups, it is about the deep feelings of love that your person feels for you. I love how it dropped beneath the King of Cups as well, because this tells us your person is definitely going to be telling you how they feel about you moving forward and showing you All of it, you will never doubt again what is going on in the heart or the mind of your person, because when they come back, they are going to show you what real love is. You have shown this person what real love is, and now it's their turn to reciprocate this back to you, because you have been an amazing, challenging catalyst for change in this person's life, and they weren't ready to accept love. And perhaps for some of you, this person just did not know what it was like to be loved, or what love was, or how true love felt. But they felt it when the two of you were spending time together and when you connected. And not having you in their life as well has definitely awakened them to what it's like to not feel or experience this love directly from you in person. That's why they're saying with the 9 of Cups that they are happiest when the two of you are together, which is why they want to get back to this place where the two of you are starting over and spending quality time together again. But let's see what else is coming up for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. This is the Hermit. Well, the Hermit tells us your person has gained a lot of wisdom. And it's actually interesting how that came right underneath that Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands is about spiritual growth and transformation. And the Hermit is where you receive that spiritual growth and transformation, because it is all about going within, to identify those things within us that need work, that we need to fix, that we need to address. It is where we do that deep soul searching that causes our evolution and our transformation and our change. Your person has been doing this during the time they have been away from you, because the Hermit is also about them at the moment with their back turned towards you in this place of self-imposed isolation. But as well, they don't like the isolation so much anymore. They are going through the growth and transformation that they need, because this is about them wanting to come back in your direction as well and come out of this place of loneliness, to come out of the place where you aren't in each other's lives, to come back to you and to this love that they feel with this 9 of Cups energy being present. But this Hermit card is where your person has gained the wisdom to transform and change and become the energy of this King of Cups that is going to be coming towards you with more love than you have ever seen come pouring out of this person. The Hermit is ruled by Virgo. But let's see what else we need to know for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What is coming through? Well, this is the Prince of Swords. This is the Page of Swords, actually. Now, this tells us that your person is going to initiate communication. But it also tells us that they miss talking to you. They miss your wit. They miss your humor. They miss laughing with you. They miss conversations with you. They miss all of the stuff that the two of you would talk about. And they want to get that back. But again, communication is coming from your person, because pages do deliver messages. This is the Page of Swords. That is the Page of Cups. But the Prince of Swords also tells us that your person may be trying to figure out what's going on in your life. Perhaps they're trying to snoop around a little bit. Perhaps they're trying to look at social media. If you have social media, not everyone does. Perhaps they're trying to find out from other people that they know have social media, if they can see any pictures or get any information about you. They are rereading old messages. They are listening to old voicemails. They are looking at photos. They are doing whatever they can right now to get a hit of this energy. Because remember, they are happiest when the two of you are connecting. And at the moment, they are still in this cave with the Hermit and this owl and this really cool lantern here and the staff, of course. But your person wants to come out of that cave, and they are curious about you. They wonder if you have moved on. They wonder if you have someone else in your life. They wonder if you still care about them. They wonder if you still love them. Now, obviously, the simple way to find out would be to initiate communication and actually ask you directly, right? Seems to me that that would be a lot less effort than doing all of this snooping and trying to figure out what's going on, looking at social media, perhaps going by your house, going by your work, trying to see what's going on with you. But this is about them reaching out to communicate, which is what they are going to do, so that the two of you can start over and get to this happy wishes being fulfilled space for both of you that comes with that 9 of Cups. Well, let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know? The Knight of Wands. Well, this is about your person getting up off their throne, of this King of Cups throne here, and charging towards you with an urgency, charging towards you, perhaps even with a desperation, because they are longing for you and they are missing you as well. But it is also about your person taking action swiftly and coming towards you with a lot of passion. The Knight of Wands energy has a lot of passion as well. This is about your person wanting to travel with you. It is about them wanting to have more exciting adventures with you. It is about, well, having passion with you as well. But it's also about your person communicating and a determination coming from your person that you have perhaps not seen from them before. This is about your person not wanting to give up and doing what is necessary to make their way back towards you. The Knight of Wands is a fire sign, so that is Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Now, coming from the bottom, we do have the Lovers. The Lovers is a decision for love, and we do have a decision here with a major choice that comes with that Fool card. This is about your person making this decision to come back towards you. But the Lovers is also about reconciliation. It is about reunion between you and your person, starting over, starting fresh. But the Lovers is ultimately about you and your person coming to that place of sacred union with each other, as it is about the union of divine feminine and divine masculine. And I always love that the Lovers card has a beautiful angel above it, saying that there are 3 people in this connection. It is the divine, and it is you and your person. And in this card specifically, you and your person's hearts are open and in alignment with one another. And this is about the universe, God, your angels, leading, guiding, and directing this connection for the 2 of you to bring you to this place where you can come to this sacred union with each other. The Lovers tells us that you and your person are soulmates or twin flames. And I say soulmates because it is about the union of hearts and the union of souls. But it could be twin flames because the Lovers is ruled by Gemini, which means the twins. Ultimately, it is about you and your person getting it together so the 2 of you can have a beautiful relationship and moving it to this space where it is going to be so much more happy, so much more loving, so much more prosperous, so much more joy, so much more stability, so much more balance in this connection between you and your person. We also have Temperance that comes from the bottom. And Temperance is the chemistry that you share with them. And you guys know that you share an intense chemistry with your person. You felt it probably when the 2 of you first met. It was click, sparks going off, fireworks, hearts coming into alignment, hearts opening, and feeling that click within each of you individually, because that is the chemistry that is here between you and your person. Temperance is about alchemy. It's about chemistry. It is about the blending of your souls. And as your souls are blended together, what does that do? That creates union. Well, it creates a lot of passion as well, but it creates union for you and your person. There is divine guidance around this connection. There's divine protection as well. And your person is paying attention to that divine guidance that's coming at them, that's coming towards them from God, from the divine, from their angels and guides, whatever their higher power is, so that they can do the right things as they make their way towards you, because your person doesn't want to blow it again. They don't want to make mistakes moving forward with you. Remember, they've gained a lot of wisdom. They are really very carefully thinking all of this through to make sure that they have every I dotted and every T crossed, to make sure that they don't make these same mistakes with you that they made in the past, and wanting to build a much more stable relationship for the 2 of you moving forward. Now, we also have the 4 of Cups on the bottom. Your person sees where they failed you in the past. They see where they let you down by not being more committed to this relationship, by not spending more time with you as well, by not making you more of a priority than what they should have. And they do feel a lot of regret for all of that. And this isn't something that they can go back and change, but they can definitely make a difference moving forward. And that is going to also be part of their plan. This is about your person as well missing you. It is about them finding that their life is boring without you. It is about them acknowledging that something is definitely missing in their life. And that missing thing is you, because you are their missing piece, just like they are for you. The last card on the bottom that I had to quickly move away was the Star. The Star tells us that your person knows that you are the one for them. They've always known that it was you, and maybe they even shared that with you, just like you guys know that they are the one for you. Your person has always known this. They just had to get ready for you, which is interesting as well, because the Star is about healing, getting rid of those things that have been holding them back, getting rid of blockages and interference and illusions and fears and insecurities and everything else that have held them back from being able to show up for you in this way that they need to be your partner. To be the person who can stand by you and stand with you through thick and thin, through everything that you are going through together as a couple, but also for whatever you are going through individually as well. The Star is ruled by Aquarius, but the Star is also about hope. And your person is hoping that you are going to talk to them, that you are going to listen to their apology, that you are going to listen to their explanation, and that you are going to give them this opportunity to start fresh. Because your person longs for you and misses you. And that is throughout this reading as well. But this reading is about the love that your person feels for you. Because they understand this connection and they understand you much better, because they understand themselves much better now. And they want to rebuild this relationship with love being the cornerstone, with love being the foundation, because your person sees and understands that the two of you have unfinished business with each other, and there is so much more to come than where this connection for the two of you currently stands, and they know this, they see it, they get it. But let's see what else. We'll grab some oracle cards now and see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know? Acceptance of love. This card comes with number 38, if anyone resonates with number 38, although that does equal 11, which is all about union. But this is your person accepting this love and hoping that you are going to accept the love that they are coming towards you with. And if you have not seen love coming from your person because they've never shown you, they've never told you, you have never seen them open their heart to you, this is going to be a different experience, because you have shown this person what real love is. And they know that it's time for them to reciprocate this back to you, because as your person returns, they are going to be in a very different space than the person who ran, than the person who ghosted, than the person who created this disconnect to begin with. And they want love to be one of the cornerstones for this relationship, as well as trust, respect, better communication. Your person learning how to be a better communicator as well. That is one of the things that they have learned during the time that you have been away from each other. But your person wants to share so much love that they have for you, because you have always been that loving, guiding, calming presence in their life. And they are able to acknowledge that life without you is not so magical. It's not so happy. It's not so wonderful, because they are happiest when the two of you are together. This says romance. This card comes with number 25. And it says, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. Anyone resonate with number 25? Or 2 or 5 is on here as well. But I feel that your person is going to be lavishing you with personal attention and affection, because that is what romance is about, isn't it? And the King of Cups is all romantic. All up in their emotions, but with this Knight of Wands, all up in their passion as well. You're going to see your person being overtly romantic with you. doing beautiful romantic things for you, bringing you home gifts of love, leaving you love notes in your lunch, or sending you messages throughout the day, doing what is necessary to make you feel safe and secure in their love for you. And they know that it's going to take them a minute for you to feel safe and secure in their love for you, because they have run, they have ghosted, they have shut down, they have denied this connection, they have perhaps done worse than that, okay? They know that it's going to take them a moment to make sure that you trust them, that you feel that you can respect them again, and they are willing to do the work that is necessary to regain that trust, to regain that respect, and to regain your love if that is what is necessary, because they see and understand that loving you is the only thing that makes sense to them. Loving you is the only thing that will make them happy, because they are happiest when the two of you are together. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know? What else is coming through? Relationship patterns. Aha. It takes strength to recognize the need for change. Well, here's a mirror on this card. First of all, there is this beautiful goddess energy with these waterfalls dripping off her, and then we have this beautiful candelabra and her headpiece with another scene of a river that is these waterfalls going towards that mountain scene here. And then we have this woman playing a harp. We have these beautiful flowers that might be iris. If anyone resonates with iris, is that iris or is that something else? And then we have this mirror here that is about looking at yourself and looking within yourself to identify relationship patterns, actually. Not only relationship patterns, but other patterns within yourself that need to change, that need to be different, that need some work. This is what your person is doing. Identifying those relationship patterns from the past and seeing those things that they have done, that they have brought forward from old relationships into this one with you, because they don't want to make these same mistakes. They don't want to continue with these relationship patterns. This is about them wanting things to be different. This is about them wanting things to be so much better between the two of you as you come together. Being able to identify relationship patterns does take some work. It takes someone becoming the hermit and going into that hermit cave, into that hiding hole that I like to call a hidey hole, and just being in there with their little owl and their little candle and their little staff and having conversations with themselves on the inner planes to be able to identify those things that need to change. And this, I feel, is what your person is doing during the time that they have been in this self-imposed isolation. Being able to identify all of those patterns, it takes some work. Being able to heal and release from them as well also takes some work. But your person is doing all of this because they are healing, transforming, growing, evolving, and hitting that space of spiritual transformation and awakening that they have needed in order to level up to your level, like a video game. If you are on level 325 and your person has been on level 12, they are going to meet you on level 327 because that is where this connection belongs, because you have both transformed and changed while you have been away from each other. But that in and of itself is going to give this relationship so much more staying power and stability than it ever had in the past. And that as well, I feel, will allow the two of you to build a very happy, solid partnership moving forward, because temperance is also about building a very strong foundation for this relationship. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. Let's see what else we need to hear. What do we need to know? What messages are coming through for the collective? What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? My soul knows we belong together. Yes, your person's soul knows the two of you belong together because they know you have unfinished business and they know that you have a love destiny with each other. But it's not just about their soul knowing. They also know within their heart and within their mind as well, because they know that there's more to this story and they know that the best is yet to come for the two of you as you come back together and start fresh and start over with one another. You and I have a once-in-a-lifetime love. Well, yes, you do. This is a very powerful once-in-a-lifetime love that you share with this person. And no one, for either one of you, will ever be able to fit, because you are the missing piece for each other. You complete each other. You share a soul, you share a heart, and that is how the two of you come together and merge together, because this is about this spiritual counterpart connection. This may be a once-in-a-lifetime love, but you have traveled many lifetimes with this person, and you will continue to travel with them, always finding each other and always making it work and overcoming whatever challenges you face with one another for each lifetime. You make me feel things I've never felt before. And this comes back to you being able to show your person what real love is. I want to know what love is. I want you to show me. And you have shown this person what real love is. And for many of you watching the reading, if not all, I do feel that your person has not known what real love feels like before. And this may be something that they have felt ever since they were a child, not knowing what real love feels like. But they know now because of you, because of your kindness, your compassion, and your unconditional love for them. It's time for us to be together. Well, hallelujah for that, because it is time for the two of you to be together. It is time for your person to get up off of their beautiful watery throne here and get up on this horse that comes with that Knight of Wands and start on their journey back towards you, which is something that I feel is coming from your person, because it is time for them to start following through and taking action and making something happen so the two of you can get to this place where you can start over with each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. Let's see what else we need to know. True love. Experiencing true love in your life. Being in a loving long-term union, a selfless and unconditional love. Well, guys, this is exactly what you've shown your person. True love. Experiencing true love in your life, being in a loving long-term union, a selfless and unconditional love. That is what that Lover's card is all about. That is what is happening here in this connection with your person as they make their way back towards you and start over and start fresh, because they are going to be accepting of this connection, because they are surrendering to this love and they are surrendering to the powers that be, because they desire you and they want this relationship with you, because you have shown them what it's like to be loved in the way that only you can love this person. Mastery. Mastering what you're being called to, conquering. Let me try this again. They don't put periods on these things. Mastering what you're being called to, conquering your life mission, and discovering your true self. Well, yes, and this is exactly what has been happening during the time that you have been away from each other. And this has been happening for both of you. But it's most importantly about the two of you discovering your true selves, so that when the two of you come back together, nothing will ever break this connection apart ever again, because your person is going to be so very different. They will be authentic, they will be real, they will be true, there will be integrity in this connection, because your person is coming towards you with a much more loving energy than the person who ran, than the person who abandoned this connection. But let's see what else we need to know. What else is coming through for this message today, please? Let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What does the collective need to hear? Union, reconciliation, eternal love, your time has come. Well, I feel your time is coming, actually, is what this is saying. I feel the time is coming for your person to step out of this hermit cave and start making their way towards you, so the two of you can start building this relationship, so that you can have a much better shot at establishing this union with each other, because you are going to see a difference in your person, because they're not going to be fearful. They're not going to be all in their head. They are not going to be running or ghosting or denying this connection or anything else, because they have mastery over those things. And that is what they've been doing during the time that you have been away from each other. But let's see what else is coming through for this message today, please. What else do we need to hear? What do we need to know? What is coming through? Appreciate. Today, I am grateful. Your twin appreciates you. See the blessings. Practice appreciation. Well, yes, your person is going to be showing up. I've already mentioned, I think, an attitude of gratitude. Your person expressing to you so much gratitude and appreciation for giving them this time that they have needed to be able to work on themselves, to be able to hit that place of mastery, to be able to become their authentic self and live from the space of their truth, so the two of you can come together and have this powerful union with each other. Discovering their true self, being able to be their best self, and being able to be a better partner for you and just a better person in general, because you have shown this person the way. You have shown them what it's like to experience real love, true love, a soul deep love that is here between the two of you. And you will see your person as they return wanting to reciprocate all of this to you, because they want to be the partner that you can depend on, that you can trust, that you can rely on, that will show you appreciation and gratitude, that will be very loving, caring, and giving to you, that will be very compassionate, that will be very generous of their affection, and do all of the things for you that you have always done for them. Because your person has these deep feelings of love for you. And they are able to easily acknowledge that they are happiest when you are in each other's lives, and when you are spending time together, when you are talking, laughing, and loving each other, because your person wants to start over with you, and they want to start fresh. Only this time, this person is going to give this connection everything they have, because they want to move it to this place of partnership with you. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.